Hello and welcome back to the Prested Tennis Club. My name is Ben Gatenbeek. You are watching the Category A Open 0 to 9s. We're at the semi-final stage. We already have one finalist, the home club head pro Levi Gale, and we are about to find out the identity of the second finalist. This is going to be a rematch of last year's final. Last year this tournament was held in Manchester, where it had been held for 2 years, and before that it was in Oxford for about 20 years. About halfway through the knock-ups now. It has been an excellent weekend of tennis. Great support here by the Prested members and a couple who have travelled to be here. Always a good showing at a club that is absolutely mad about their tennis. Having a look at the players for this match, we have someone who grew up here at Prested, Lewis Williams. Plays well on this court in the top world rankings, looking to break into that top 10. No ranking points available for this tournament, but handicap points on offer. Williams famously ran into one of the panels of the glass wall here once and broke it. So he has quite a history here and has literally left his mark on the court. And on a very good winning streak, won the Tampa Tour at Leamington, won both his singles at the RTPA Super League. Came through another Prested prodigy, Claire Fay, in the quarterfinals of this event. As I said before, played the final last year. That was 6 sets in a day. 3 sets against Darren Long and then 3 sets against Nino and Merola. Speaking of, here is Merola, playing out of Radley, the defending champion. Had a very tough match against Benedict Yorston unexpectedly yesterday, who is also from Radley, in a match that went to 3 sets. Merola looked lackadaisical in the first half of the match, then woke up and came home strongly in that 3rd set. Didn't have quite as good an FLM Super League this year as he did last year, where he was the MVP, but still came through with a couple of good wins. And as we've said before, won that final against this opposition in Manchester. He received a walkover in the semi-final, which may have helped. Wasn't quite so tired going into that final set. Fairly even record between these two players. Both have had wins, a lot of 6-5s in there as well. So we should expect a close one. But will Williams's familiarity with this court prove the difference? First time Merola has been to Prested since he was below or into a single figures handicap-wise. So just about to get underway. Our marker, as with all the matches today, will be the Jedi, Jed Parsons. Just as a general reminder, we will have the final of this competition played at 3 p.m. this afternoon. So if you've not got anything on your Sunday afternoon, do tune in to T&RA Media. We will have a great afternoon on tennis. But first, the semi-final.
Okay, take your seats, people. Okay, this is the second semi-final of the Category A Sundubs 0-9 tournament. And receiving at the receiver's end is Nino Merola. And serving is Lewis Williams.
Here from that, the home support.
3 6-game sets. Best of luck, play well, love all. Play.
Home support will be behind Williams in this match.
Out of court. 15.
Moon ball from Merola's start.
Love.
And a winning gallery from Williams to start his campaign.
Love. Stroke 15, 40.
Williams serving this very tight bubble. Trying to utilise that glass back ball. The ball doesn't come out very far from it.
Game to the server. Server leads 1 game to love. First set. Chase 3. Love.
First real change up and serve there from Williams, going the underarm twist. You can see a good variety of serving today from both players.
Chase worse than 2.
Excellent cut volley from Merola, just millimetres over that net tape. That's the chase, and we'll see Merola's serving tactics for the first time in this match. Famously one of the most varied servers on the tour at the moment.
First chase is 3. Chase 3.
Outdone in that capacity by Yorston in the quarterfinal.
Chase.
That won't do. Can't hit gallery on a
15, worse than 2.
Chase worse than 3.
Chase off.
Another one that's just rolled out of that back neck.
$40-30.
Williams has done very well there. Laying that lob dead on. Again, perhaps a little bit fortunate. Advantage server. Still fairly defensive from both players here. They know each other's game very well. Practice together and hit together a lot. So shouldn't be any surprises for either of them.
Chase the line. Juice.
Williams does well. Very, very tight serve. Managed to get a good amount of power on it to get it to come back out to chase the line.
And the last gallery.
And that's a bit more
2 chases, juice.
Conventional. I think Merola especially is looking much improved on his performance from yesterday. He's hitting the ball a lot more cleanly.
Two chases,
Williams
first
is
chase,
just being a
the
bit more
line.
careful. He was a bit more out and out aggressive against
Chase
Faye.
the line. Receiver wins the chase. Advantage, last gallery. Last gallery.
Could have been amazing from Williams. Charge in the gallery, then try and behind the back. Didn't quite pull it off on this occasion.
On the chase, game. 1 game all. First set, 1-all. Love.
Merola looking for the dead on there on both of those shots. In the end, got the error. That was enough.
Worse than the
That's
yard.
just come off the bando. The bando and the grill both sound very similar here. Grill here at Prested is new. Used to be netted and padded. And they've now put a solid grill in. just know we're going to see a lot more rallies like this over the course of the afternoon. The advantage flips and flops throughout. Very tidy main wall from Merola.
30-15.
And a less tidy one.
30 all. And the court. 40-30. Hazard worse than 1 yard. Server leads.
Merola has been looking for that backhand side a lot so far this match. Just trying to keep asking the question. Definitely wasn't satisfied with how he played yesterday. Just a fair bit of thinking overnight.
Leads 40-30. Hazard worse than 1 yard. Hazard chase.
Not looking good.
Receiver wins the chase. Deuce. Chase 1 and 2.
How
Deuce.
often have we seen Williams turn inside that forehand? Just always manages to find room for the ball to pass past him onto that back wall.
Advantage 1 and 2. Server leads.
Already back at deuce in this third game. Neither of them have yet to fully grasp the momentum of the match. It has been very back and forth.
Server leads, advantage, chase 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Lost the chase. Game to the server. Server leads 2 games to 1. First set, 2-1. Love. Better than the last gallery. 15 love. No, sorry, 30 loves, excuse me. 30 love. Chase better than last gallery. And chase worse than 5. 2 chases. 30 love, receiver leads.
Bit of a wild swing from Merola, but he was well into the hazards. Realistically hit it straight, had to go for the boast. Gets the good chase from it. Comes down this service end. Have to defend well against the upcoming Williams barrage of forces.
The receiver leads, 30 love, first chase, better than last gallery. Better than last. One, it fell worse than 6. 40 love, worse than 5. Game receiver. Receiver leads 3 games to 1 first set. Love.
So Williams now with the early break.
15 all.
Can he convert this into a solid lead, or will Merola bring it back?
Chase worse than 6, 15 all.
Williams is already looking very comfortable from that hazard end.
Worse than 6 and better than second gallery.
Able to convert into chases.
2 chases, 15 all.
Relatively easily.
First chase, worse than 6, worse than 6.
PK coming up. Just fell short. Merola covers it.
Server wins the chase, 30-15, better than second gallery. Better than second gallery. Wins the chase, 40.
All of a
50.
sudden, Lewis Williams has points for 4-1. First 3 games were tight. Would this be the break?
Stroke. 30-40.
Tricky ball, it's just come off the net cord and jammed Williams up against the wall. Not a lot he can really do with that.
Chase 2, Deuce.
Looks like Williams may have thought it was down. I'll have to play on Jedi calls chase. He was looking for that, tucked into the winning gallery, didn't end up finding it. He had the wheels on it to get up there, but just needed a delicate little put away. And as a result, he found himself stranded. Dink off the tabber from Merola.
Advantage. Server, chase 2. Chase is 2.
Had the racket on it as it came back through. So chase 2 now.
Won the chase. Deuce.
Really good length from Williams there. Just asked the question of Merola and forced him to play at it.
1 fault.
So we see the high serve come out for the first time.
Ball up.
I don't think he's really read one of those main balls yet. He's not quite had his racket in the right place. category main wall does play a bit different, comes out squarer or thinner than you might be otherwise expecting. That's a great boast from Williams.
Game receiver. 4 games to 1. The receiver leads in the first set.
Staring down 3-2 and has turned it into 4-1. All to do for Merola.
Out of court? Didn't hit. Okay. Chase the line. Didn't hit anything, no? Chase the line.
Constant pressure on that camber from Merola. Eventually gets the reward, but Williams did really well to stand that rally for as long as he did.
One fault.
Still looking for the range on that high serve. Going the bobble. Really good play from Merola now.
30 love.
Just keeping on asking that question of Williams's backhand. Much easy when you've got the camber involved as well. Serves have been tight.
Last gallery.
Williams says,
30 love.
I've had enough of backhands. And puts one into the galleries off of his forehand. If you want to get Williams to be playing backhands, you do have to keep it very tight on that main wall. He will turn into just about anything he can. Crucial game now for Merola, really, in order to keep a toehold in this set.
First chase is the line. Chase the line. Chase 40 love, last gallery. Last gallery. No, lost the chase, 15-40.
Yeah, he probably feels he's a bit unlucky there, looking for that dead on, just found the lip of the ledge. PK comes out.
It's half a yard.
Just an example of how dead this penthouse is. Because on a more springy penthouse, that's going to hit on the way up, touch that high surface wall, and come out around the stroke line and falling along that back wall. But even though he didn't hit it quite hard, it's ended up more as a demi-PK than a full PK.
40-15 server. Leads, chase a half a yard.
Launches at it on the half-yard chase.
2 games to 4.
Not to be.
Receiver leads.
Merola takes the game
2-4, first set.
and maintains a foothold in this set.
15 love. Love. Chase better than last gallery, 30 love.
A couple of very short points from Williams. Didn't want to get dragged into that
15,
down the line
30.
backhand battle with Merola. He is continuing to interrogate that shot from Williams. Definitely his less preferred side. Oh, he's dug that one up very well.
15, chase better than last gallery.
Great hands from Williams. Let's have another look at that again.
Oh, some balls, chaps.
That bit of orange wall just below the grill was originally glass when the court was built, but now I think it's wooden. So the ball really does not come off that bit of wall with any kind of purchase. So Williams comes down the service end. The chance for his biggest lead of the set.
Server leads 40-15. The chase is better than last gallery. Better than last gallery.
Has definitely played it as though it was his home court. Lewis Williams
the chase. Game server,
takes a
leads
5-2 lead
first set.
in the first set.
Fault.
Now looking to wrap up a one-set lead and get into the 0-9s final for the second year running.
Love. All. Worse than 2, hazard. 15 all. Worse than 4. 2 chases. $15 all.
Even if Merola does drop this set, it wouldn't be the first time he's done that this tournament. Dropped the first set to Yorston as well, though Williams is a much more difficult opponent to come back from a set down against. But anything is possible in real tennis. You can have these momentum swings.
15 all. First chase is a hazard.
At the moment, the momentum
2. 15 all.
Sits solidly with Williams.
Worse than 4.
The celebration of the crowd there.
Worse than 4.
A bit of a carryover from last night where
30-15.
Merola struggled to hit a grill until set point in the second set. Where he won his first grill on set point in the second set and threw his arms in the air in celebration.
Chase better than 6. Lost it. 40-15. Last gallery, second gallery, sorry, 40-15.
Comment in the chat from Mike Carter, lots of chat about a dead penthouse, but would a bouncy penthouse make for a better game? Personally, I don't think so, but this was unintended 26 years ago. I'm not going to opine whether a dead penthouse is good or bad. I'm just going to say that this penthouse is more dead than others. And you've got to play the court that the tournament's being held on. And if you can't adjust to the conditions of the penthouse, then you're not going to win matches.
Receiver, 3 games to 5. Server leads, first set. Chase the second gallery. Love. All.
Merola is looking better on that volley return of serve than he was earlier in the match. For his sake, he will hope that that continues.
Hazard better than half?
Tight hazard call, but I think it's good.
30-15, server leads.
If you've not been to Prested, it is an absolutely fantastic club to come and visit. Whenever your club is touring, do put Prested on the list. You've got 2 courts here. Fabulous bistro, which, if you've not been recently, is now an Indian restaurant with a great selection of Indian food. We had at the tournament dinner a couple of nights ago.
30-15, server, second gallery, first chase.
Indoor and outdoor paddle courts, wedding venue. Fabulous facility, hosted the World Championships here 3 years ago, sorry.
Server wins the chase. 40-15, hazard better than half a yard. Hazard chase better than half.
Merola left.
Server wins the chase. That's the game.
Those galleries open. Williams
4
was
games
looking
to
for
5.
it.
Receiver leads in first set. 4-5.
Couldn't quite find it. Merola from 5-2 down is back to 4-5. Definitely in with a chance for this set. Merola definitely needs to use this current stint at the service centre to prevent Williams getting away in this game and level it up for a deciding game. What a pick-off from Williams. Looking for it a second time, can't quite find it.
15 all. No chases. Chase 5.
How often do you see someone ask if there are any chases and then hit a chase in that next shot?
$30.15. And chase 2 and 3. Two chases.
The set is very much hanging in the balance now. Williams was pushing for a lead, a one-set lead. But Williams, just in the last 5 minutes or so, just kind of nabbed 2 games from nowhere and made it interesting again. That no backhand volley, pretty good from Williams.
5. First chase. Chase 5.
His first chase key. Does it, finds that force
40-15
on the tight railroad.
3. 2 and 3.
Gives him a buffer for the shorter chase.
Lost it.
Very good length.
30-40.
Merola couldn't pick up the force from that length of railroad.
The line.
And the luck just seems to be rolling his way a little bit as well.
Server leads.
Back down to service end. Chase the line, not easy, but if he wins this, he'll start the deciding game with the serve. Will that prove crucial?
$30-40, server leads the line. Chase the line.
Quarter point there, the Mario jump volley from Merola, defending the galleries.
Juice.
Williams comes through with the goods. Juice now.
Juice.
Launches into the dead on. That brings up set point for Williams.
Advantage receiver. 1 fault. Chase worse than last gallery.
More comments from Mike Carter. The original glass under the grille was broken when a Lewis whack vibrated a screw holding the netted grille frame. Could not replace the glass in time for an upcoming tournament, so used blocks. That's the area in red under the grille you see there. And what it does play slightly differently to the glass wall. So it's just one extra thing to keep in mind when the ball's going back in that area. There's the Murray jump volley from Merola. And set point again. Just tickles it down. Williams can't get there in time.
Juice. Advantage, server.
Second set point. And Williams takes it with a winning gallery. That's how you like to win sets.
6 games to 4. First set, 6 games to 4. Second set, level. The second gallery, no strokes.
Williams just got
15 love.
A little bit more width on that last shot. Merola just wasn't in the right position to play it.
One chase, second gallery. And chase worse than 2.
That shot has proved to be
2 chases, 15 all.
Quite effective on this court so far. Let's have a look at that set point again from Williams. Easy as you like, backhand winning gallery. Love to see it.
All, 2 chases, first chase, second gallery, 15 all. One the chase, and last gallery, 30-15, worse than 2. Wins the chase. 30 all. 30 all. $40-30.
First game of the second set, always crucial in defining who will dictate the momentum. And Williams.
First game, receiver leads. 1 game to love.
Definitely not taking the foot off the accelerator. Great opportunity now to press home his advantage.
Love. Whoa, better than 2. 15 love.
Clinical finish from Merola there had to be done. Very easy to mess up those shots, but still staying alive in the set.
$15-30. $40-15, chase better than 2. Better than 2. Receiver leads. 40-15.
So that first set taking 41 minutes. Ended up being a fairly even scorecard, just 4 points the difference across the course of the set, even though Williams did have that run of games to set him up at 5-2. Just has taken the edge in
receiver leads 40-15.
Quite a few of those statistics. Not a lot of short chases being set though.
40-15.
Plenty of galleries and hazards.
Server wins the chase, 30-40. Chase.
That's another one that's rolled out of the back nick. Merola plays most of his tennis at Radley. Those nicks there at Radley are massive as well. It's definitely a shot that he targets. Perhaps more so with the drive that's looking to come out to about chase 5 or 6, just keeping low with a bit of top spin on it. This is a big point here for Merola. Needs to defend this yard chase.
Server leads 40-30.
You would
chase
imagine
1 yard. Chase a yard.
Keep on top of this match. Don't let Williams get a 2-love lead. He's not done it.
Receiver wins the chase.
Williams picks out the backhand volley error.
Out of courts.
Again, still struggling to read that main wall.
Receiver. Game receiver.
From Williams, he is so good at targeting.
2 games to love in the second set. Receiver
that on hit
2 love.
Quite a few of them. A lot of work for the defending champion now.
One fault. Last gallery. 15 love. All. Shot worse than two. Two chases.
So a final awaits the winner of this match against home court pro Levi Gale. It's going to be tough for Gale to back up, given that this is still his first competition back after his injury. Playing twice in a day won't be easy. He has had two short matches though, which will help him.
First chase, last gallery. Wins the chase. 30-15, worse than two. Worse than two. No, better than three. 40-15.
Do or die time now for Merola, really. 3 love down is not a deficit you'd like to see. It's gone up out of court.
Game
bit of a rash shot from the Rally professional.
Server leads. Second set. By 1 set to
love. It is all starting to unravel, you feel.
Love.
How's that gone in? Winning gallery out of nowhere.
30 love. 30 love.
All Merola can do is just smile and say good get.
15-30. Gallery, 40-15. Yes.
Just some of the energy seems to have gone out of Merola's shots in the last 10 minutes or so. Isn't quite hitting them as accurately and with as much pace as he was in that comeback during that first set. And as Williams has not let up. He's consistently driving at Merola and getting reading the court well, getting a lot off the floor nice and low. It's been a really impressive display from the Leamington professional. As he now looks at a 4-love lead. Commenting from Sammy Legg, come on, fire up, Nino. Well, he definitely needs to fire up.
Score is
He wants to stay in this competition.
Receiver leads, the chases, last gallery. Last gallery.
Road is slowly running out.
Oh!
Backwall boast off the glass wall is not an easy thing to do.
30-40.
Looking for another backwall boast there as well. Being out of position, they would have been trying to hit it up above the penthouse and back over.
Stroke. Advantage server. That's the game to the server.
So Merola on the
1
board
game to 3
in this second set.
Receiver
Still
leads,
with a lot
second
of work
set,
to do.
1-3. Love. Love. No chases. Hazard the line.
Definitely feels like Merola's had the better of those net chords today.
Hazard the line. 30 love.
I said though, is a hazard the line actually better than a stroke in that situation?
Chords. 15-30.
That looked like a fault on the floor to me.
All. $40-30, hazard the line.
Here it is again. That has just pitched short. It is Williams's call to say that that should be a fault, but he was already well into his wind-up for his force, so I don't even know if he really properly saw it.
30, hazard the line. Hazard
the same result in the end anyway, but...
Hazard.
It's also a call that if you had a net marker, it's a very hard call for them to make because they're leaning out. Leaning out of the marker's box to see the ball and where it pitches, but then also trying to not get their head knocked off by the force that's coming. In any case, the score on the board is 4-1 to Williams.
30 love. Last gallery. 30 love.
That is
last gallery.
Not a good time for that kind of error from Merola. Giving up points for 5-1 in the second set. It could just about be curtains for the defending champion now. Defending last gallery.
The receiver leads 40 love. The chase is last gallery.
Tough ball falling close to the wall.
15-40.
Still got a few points as buffer to get to 5-1.
Chase a yard worse.
Williams is never going to let up an opportunity like that to throw in a fours. This one just a little bit wide and just a little bit low. Back down the service end. He has been here such a long time in this second set.
Yard worse than last gallery. 15-40. Server leads. Yard worse than lost.
Merola read it well.
30-40.
A little second guess as to which side it was going, but threaded the ball into that last gallery to beat a yard worse than last.
Low stroke juice.
So Merola stays in live, brings it back from points for 5-1 to juice. In a very similar situation in the first set.
Stroke. Advantage. Receiver. Game to the receiver, 2 games to 4. Server leads, second set, 2-4.
Big let off for Merola there.
No chase, second gallery.
Can he convert it into bringing it back to 4-all or 5-all? Or will Williams continue to run away with it? Going up out of court.
15 love.
Those have been staying in predominantly all day. It's one of the first ones that's really actually gone out.
Fault.
just tipped over.
15 all. Chase is second, gallery.
Merola's looking so much better on that volley return of serve than he was earlier in the match. And didn't quite read that one properly from the glass back wall. Didn't come out quite as far as he was expecting. We'll see another PK from Williams. How's that one gone in?
Server leads. Chase the second, gallery.
Merola just reaching to try and get it. Ends up with the lobbed grill. Sorry, my apologies. Lobbed dead on. As we just see his movement here. This was to stay alive and bring it back to 4-2. He's fired up for it. We've seen a few fist pumps now from the Radleyan professional.
Server leads 40-30. Chases the second, gallery. Second, gallery. Short, on fault. Chase.
That'll do on the second gallery chase. Doesn't need to be any more complicated than that. Just playing for the timbre there, really, Williams.
Advantage server.
Just snuck by him. Shot is his bread and butter.
Juice.
There's not a lot of players who
play
more forehands off the timbre than Williams, at least right-handed players. But ends in a Merola grill. Oh, how's he got that back? How's Williams missed twice?
Worse than last gallery.
Yeah, a lot of right-handers will try and play the timbre off their backhand, but Williams happy to let the ball roll in front of his right foot and play it on the forehand. That time ending up in a grill from Merola.
Last gallery advantage. The receiver leads more than a yard worse than last gallery.
Already doubled his grill count from yesterday. So this to bring it back to 3-4. Remember, Williams had points for 5-1.
Receiver wins the chase. Game. 3 games to 4.
So it is at 3-4 now.
Leads 3-4. Second set.
Merola on the ascendancy. He did this in the first set too. That time he couldn't convert it. Wants it to go in. And Williams puts it in instead.
50 love.
think Williams has hit
15
more winning
all.
galleries than everybody else combined this tournament. Not been a shot where a lot of people have searched out. Most of play has been to that timbre side.
Second gallery.
Great effort
15
from
all, one chase.
Williams to try and keep that ball alive. Was very, very flush. Didn't have the option for a back wall boast.
Fault.
Had more room on it that time though, and sends a bullet
30-50.
for that grill.
Stroke.
Another one that's just rolled out of that neck. And Williams likes leading to that back wall. He exposes that as an outcome.
Changeover 40-30, chase second gallery.
Nice
See the
delicate
leads.
shot there from Williams to finish that one off. Looking for the grill, looking for the grill. That last minute puts it the winning gallery instead.
Receiver leads 40-30. The chase is the second gallery.
The one that's falling flush. Did very well. So, second gallery chase for 5-3.
Lost it. Well, worse.
Just lost it.
Deuce.
Good hands to try and get it back over, but marginally falling short of that yellow second gallery.
Chase a yard worse than last gallery. Deuce. And worse than second gallery. Two chases, deuce.
Have a look at it again. Very close, definitely fell worse than second gallery. But not to be. Merola stays alive. Yet again.
Score is
We've
deuce.
seen so many
Two
times
chases,
before,
first chase, a yard worse than last gallery.
making a habit of
A
falling
yard worse
behind
than
in
last gallery.
sets and trying to bring it back.
Won the chase. Advantage, worse than the second gallery. Won the chase. That is the game. 4 games all. Second set.
So, after having points for 5-1 to Williams, Merola has indeed brought it back to 4-all. He could have scripted it.
Love.
Tight serve from Williams. Not a lot Merola could do in response. And it ends in the grill.
Chase better than 5.
Merola wanted it down. Ended up with a chase anyway.
30 love. Stroke. 15, 30. Chase is better than 5.
So we'll see this PK again from Williams. So it has gone the distance. Close to that fault line.
Out of court. 40-15. Better than 5. Receiver leads.
So for the first time in 3 games, Williams has another game point for his 5th game of the set. Last time he was here, he was at 4-1. Now it's 4-all. Jeopardy only increases.
Receiver leads 40-15. The chase is better than 5. Better than 5.
First shot looked excellent from Williams.
30-40.
All Merola could do was dig that out of the backhand, and unfortunately for Williams, it was up in the hazards. Not a lot he could do.
That's the game. Receiver leads 5 games to 4.
So Williams is now 1 game away. Took him a while to get here, but here he is. And the tension rises here at Prested. Everyone on the edge of their seats. That looked like a fault again. No, it was just on the line good.
Last gallery. Out of court. 30-15.
Those last points can be so hard to find sometimes.
$30.50. $40.15.
And that's just gone around
It's
him.
the last gallery.
Not a lot Williams could do there, and Merola now has points. for a deciding game. We see Williams moments ago with his devastating force. I think one of the things that's underrated about Williams is that he does actually vary up the pace of his force. Not quite as soft as you might see.
Maybe you need to bring some more balls.
Someone like Camden hitting theirs. Camden can hit it hard too, don't get me wrong, but in general it's more about accuracy with Camden. But Williams hits a lot hard, but he also can hit them at 70% and keep them on target. Whereas someone like Lewis Gordon will just hit them at 100% every time, and if they go in, they go in, and if they don't, they don't.
Score is 40-15 to the receiver. And the chase is the last gallery chase.
So, can Merola draw it level again, send it to a deciding game?
One fault. Server wins the chase. 30-40.
Exactly what Merola needed. PK wasn't tight enough. And we are into a deciding game.
Second set. One game. 5-all. The door.
The margins of this match are so tight. Williams had one that looked destined for the grill. Instead, Merola comes out of the rally with a chase. Every shot here feels like it's so important.
Six.
Merola looking for that backhand side of Williams, just hit it a little bit long.
15 love. Receiver leads.
Will be content with getting out of that particular rally with the chase. And that was to bring it to 5-all. How else would it have gone between these two?
Receiver leads, 15 love. First chase, the door. The door.
Chase the door.
Receiver
Williams,
wins
if
the chase.
he doesn't get the error or the dead on off that shot,
30 love.
is so exposed.
Chase 6.
Managed to get the error. 30 love up now. Chase 6. So Williams now with some
Nino wins the chase. 40 love.
match points, 3 match points. Every stroke vital here. It took some doing, but Lewis Williams is into the Category A Open final. 6-4, 6-5, takes out the defending champion in the rematch of last year's final. He will play Levi Gale for the honour. Well, it has been a great match this afternoon. 1 hour and 23 minutes. We could have had another set there, and that's not to be. And so we will return in around about 2 hours' time at 3 p.m. British Summer Time for the final between home pro Levi Gale and former pro here at Prested, Lewis Williams. My name has been Ben Gatenbeek. It has been a pleasure to bring you this match today. We'll see you in about 2 hours' time.
All right, man.